Hello there everyone. Right now in Cobalt it's 4:30 PM on Monday, November 16th, 2020. Today is also Daisy's birthday. How wonderful! Happy birthday! That's all for today. Have a fun day out there! And welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So last time, we took a look at a few things that were starting to happen in November, including collecting mushrooms. So this time, in addition to it being Daisy's birthday, there is a new type of crafting material. These little leaves are now flying through the wind, and if I'm not mistaken, we can actually collect them somehow. I'm assuming with the net, similar to the cherry blossom petals in spring. But apparently this is a new event of sorts, separate from any update, by the way. Still waiting for news on that. Clearly this is going great. I hope I'm actually doing this correctly. Or maybe it's these. The slightly larger petals, or leaves. This maple leaf is such a pretty red, it's like the exact color of fall. So yes, we can now collect maple leaves and use them for crafting. Assuming we actually had any of the crafting recipes, which I actually don't at the moment. These are kind of lumped together with a lot of the acorns and pinecone recipes. So, oh hey, it's Gullivar. I'll probably help him out off-screen so I can focus on trying to find more maple leaves and potentially even the recipes for this new crafting material. Beyond that, there's not a whole lot new around town. I think I actually misspoke last time. I think there are actually 5 types of mushrooms, just I wasn't able to find them all on that particular day. So yeah. I'm not really having much success finding the mushroom recipes. I feel like I haven't been playing Animal Crossing New Horizons a lot lately, and therefore I haven't been camping out balloons. So, yeah, I haven't really seen a lot of the different recipe types. Let's actually take a look here. So these are the mushroom ones, and I guess this counts as well. I think we have all of these. These are basically the pinecone and acorn ones that do not require maple leaves. There should be a couple more recipes that do use the leaves. Whether I'll be able to get them or not is going to be interesting, because if I'm not mistaken, similar to the Cherry Blossom event, these only appear for a very small window of time, like for the next little bit over a week, till the end of November, basically. I'm actually not sure the exact time, but I saw something about at least like 10 days or something, so this is gonna be interesting, to say the least. So it might be worthwhile towards the end of this season to try to actually hunt down balloons, but for now I'm just gonna play normally and hope for the best. So, first things first, let's see if we can find a bottle, and see if we get good luck with that. I am going to assume I'm not going to get good luck with that, because I feel like I really haven't on screen. But let's give it a try. Alright, a message bottle. This is Floral Swag, and it's a repeat. Surprise, surprise. So, yeah, I feel like balloons are the best bet, but it is possible also, I think, from the villagers who are crafting in their homes. This is also another case, like the Cherry Blossom set, where we have 2 competing sets at the moment, which is really stressful trying to collect everything, because we have to worry about getting all the mushroom recipes and all of the maple leaf recipes, and both events are roughly at the same time. So in my case, because I didn't get a ton of the mushroom recipes in advance, this means I have to spend a lot of time collecting both types. I wish there wasn't as much of an overlap. That would be really nice. By the way, I guess the update must be really soon, because Thanksgiving is only, what, 10 days away? So I assume it's gonna be announced probably this week. If there's anything noteworthy added before Thanksgiving, like just in the update itself, I'll most likely stop by again to show off any new additions, and then do another return to town for the actual holiday. Still, I'm a little bit surprised it hasn't actually released yet. Previously, the holiday-related updates were really far in advance, so I'm actually genuinely surprised that it's been this long without any word on an update. Alright, so in addition to the maple leaves, today is Daisy's birthday, so you can actually buy gift wrap, I'm pretty sure, like so. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really help in terms of like, the reception of the gift. Maybe it does. I'm actually not even sure what items I have. I feel like these don't entirely work for Daisy's style, so let's also make a quick stop at the Able Sisters store. Which actually goes into another criticism I have for the game. Basically how shopping works, specifically for items in the dressing room. So basically, my problem is you can only buy one item of a particular type at a time. So for example, if I wanted this flashy jacket and this graduation gown, you can only pick one to wear out. I wish there was a way to send things to your inventory, because when you buy something, you have the option to either send it to your home or where to go, and I wish there was another option. Frankly, this game has a lot of weird quirks like that, little small quality of life things, so to actually keep an item in my inventory, I have to unequip it first, and then buy it, and where it to go. So it's really weird and overly cumbersome. Like, it seems like such an easy fix. Again, I kind of hope some of this stuff gets ironed out in the future, like through future updates, because there are a lot of little small annoyances with the overall user experience that kind of hold back the whole game. So again, I bought these, so I'm gonna swap back to my normal glasses, and then wrap the new pair of glasses, and we'll use this as a present. So let's make our way there now. But yeah, I do have a guide up, and it says November 16th to the 26th. So, assuming this guide is accurate, that means you have roughly 10 days to collect all of the maple leaves you need, along with the recipes. So that's gonna be interesting over the next few days, to see if I can actually collect everything without potentially having to time travel. Muffin, did you come to celebrate with me? That's so sweet. And Stitches is also here. Yeah, you're here to celebrate Daisy's birthday too, huh, Muffin? I sure do love birthday parties. Welcome to my birthday party. I'm so grateful for every friend who stopped by, and surprised by how generous they've been. I've already gotten so many great, unexpected gifts. No pressure or anything. So, let's give her the glasses. Testing the weight. What could this be? I hope someone might bring me some rimmed glasses. This is really great. You've made this a special day, and I really appreciate your gift. Thank you. So, there is a Nook Miles achievement for celebrating a certain amount of birthdays, so it actually, is incredibly variable of when you'll actually get this, because if you have characters with birthdays close to launch, by random chance, then this will go a lot faster. In my case, a lot of the villagers I have, their birthdays are very spread out, so this is going very slowly, and I've also missed a few from forgetting to show up, basically. Yeah, that's the gist of it, as always. I think we already showed someone's birthday before. I'm also trying to remember if anyone new is in town. I think this is the same as it was last time. Axel replaced Poppy, I think was their name. Heading out already? Thank you again for coming to see me and for bringing me a present too. Hope you'll continue being such a good friend to me. In general, I feel like this game, and I actually don't remember if I've talked about this already, because of how far apart these recording sessions are for Animal Crossing. I actually often forget what I've talked about already, but the way I think of New Horizons is actually kind of the city folk of New Leaf. It's kind of a small-ish step forward with a few little minor hiccups that kind of make it a little bit less charming. Specifically, city folk and this game have issues with the character dialogue being less charming than their previous entry. So like Wild World is a little bit more limited compared to city folk, but the amount of charm in the writing and world make up for it. In a way, this game is a little bit different because of the patching, so there's also a little bit less content than New Leaf by the time of the Welcome Amiibo update, and even by the base game because of holidays being added in. But I think the big thing for a lot of people is just how there isn't quite as much charm to the writing. So again, I think I've already talked about this, but I hope they eventually start adding in more lines of dialogue per villager type, because a lot of conversations just kind of dead end really quickly. So that would be a small way to breathe a little bit more life into the characters, because the characters are a big part of this. And again, the streamlining of things like changing your hairstyle kind of resulted in losing a lot of characters that make Animal Crossing feel more alive, having more businesses instead of just going to a mirror to instantly change your hairstyle. Things like that. Like Rover being a timed character from Mayday, that was cool, and I hope they eventually start bringing back pretty much everyone. I'm not entirely sure why certain characters are actually absent. Specifically, like, Katie is surprising to me because her whole gimmick was encouraging visiting other towns, so it just seems like a no-brainer to add her back in eventually. Pelly and Phyllis and Pete, I'm surprised, have not made an appearance, because they've been around since basically the beginning of the series. No Tortimer. So yeah, a lot of characters are still missing, and I hope they eventually bring all of them back. I would love to bring back the tour minigames from New Leaf, speaking of Tortimer. But yeah, there are a lot of things that could be added in over time, so it's just kind of a wait and see. Like, I've been starting to work on an end-of-year video for my channel, where I talk about the new games I've played throughout the year, and I'm a little bit stumped with how to word my thoughts on this game, because it's kind of hard to judge a game that's still really in progress in terms of content updates. So who knows, all of these issues I have with the game currently might not be in the game anymore in, what, 6 months, another year. So it's a very difficult game to properly judge. I'm still enjoying it, I still think it's really fun. It just doesn't have as much of a lasting appeal, and I'm not sure how much of it's just the game feeling a bit lacking, and how much of it's just overplaying it because of real-world circumstances that basically resulted in people playing a lot more Animal Crossing than they normally would have. the game is even still selling exceptionally well because in that initial launch window, so many people were just staying inside that Animal Crossing was just a nice communal game to play with people that you could not see in real life. But now there are games like Fall Guys and Among Us, so I feel like the way viral games have shifted so rapidly this year, it's kind of hurt Animal Crossing's lasting appeal, in addition to just not having enough, like, new content at launch. So it's kind of an interesting thing to think about, how viral games work, because Animal Crossing New Horizons, I would say, is a viral game. It's already one of the best-selling Switch games. People are really obsessed with it for a very short amount of time, and then it kind of got replaced by other viral games. But I am still enjoying it. I'm still playing it a little bit every day, just not as much because of there being other games. So again, that's why I haven't really gotten a lot of the recipes, because I haven't been playing as much to watch for balloons. I mean, I guess while I'm here, I might as well also check turnip prices, because I have quite a few. That's going to be the longest achievement to get. I think I've already talked about this as well. But I have not gotten great luck with turnips. See, that's a loss. So what I do is I actually screenshot each one, and then there are actually online calculators to predict turnip prices. So it's a little bit hard on Monday, but as the week goes on, you can get a pretty good idea of the trajectory of turnip prices, and if you have to sell at a loss. You're supposed to go to other towns and sell, but I tend to play solo, so I tend to sell at a loss. I have like a lot of bells, so it's not that big of a deal to lose a few. But this week's turnip prices were about 103, so 86. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if it rebounds, and if not, oh well. Other than that, I think that will do it for this video. So I guess next time, it'll probably be time for the next update. So let's call it here for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.